Happy holidays. Is the stock market open on Christmas and New Year's? The U.S. stock and bond trading was shut down early on Christmas Eve and remain closed on Christmas. Bond trading also will end early on New Year's Eve. Both markets will be closed on New Year's Day. Markets are also slated to close for Martin Luther King Jr. Day in January and President Day in February. Traders will finish out the year with a few days off. The U.S. stock and bond markets will close for upcoming holidays, including Christmas and New Year's Day. Trading will wrap up early on Christmas Eve. Stock and bond trading will end 2 p.m. on Tuesday, December the 24th, after a regular session on Monday. Both markets will remain closed on Christmas Day and return to their usual schedules Thursday, December the 26th. The bond market is slated to close at 2 p.m. on New Year's Eve, which falls Tuesday, December the 31st. Both markets will close on New Year's Day and resume normal hours on Thursday, January the 2nd. The stock and bond trading will halt again in early 2025 on Monday, January the 20th for Martin Luther King Jr. Day and on Monday, February 17th for President Day. Do you have any news tips for Investopedia reporters? Email them at investopedia.com. Most traders and all good profitable traders, they trade just to earn their time. That was the whole reason why I got into trading and investing, is because I wanted more time to be able to spend it with my family and also to be able to provide for my family, to be able to meet certain needs. But here, I prefer to study and read and to watch television. I make content too, but certain apps, it's not getting content. Market news, December the 24th, 2024, Tesla supermarket leads stocks higher to kick off Santa Claus rally. I'm not going to read this story. Maybe I am, but the Santa Claus rally. The Wall Street wish for it got off to a good start on Tuesday as stocks charge higher in the holiday shortened season. The NASDAQ composite climbed 1.4% to recoup nearly all of its losses from last week's sell-off and closes above 20%. The S&P 500 rose 1.1%, while the Dow Jones Industry average advanced 0.9. All three major indexes posted gains yesterday after recovering from a shaky morning. Markets close for Christmas tomorrow and reopen Thursday morning. Tesla rose more than 7%, leading the Magnificent Seven stock higher. Advanced chip makers Broadcom and Advanced Micro Devices continue to rise after leading the S&P yesterday, when each was given a boost by analysts' bullish comments about their artificial intelligence potential. American Airlines shares recovered from early losses, and a technical issue forced the carrier to briefly ground all of its flights on all of the busiest travel days of the year. Treasury yields ended, that might not be good for them. Treasury yields ended Tuesday little change, with 10-year closing at 4.5%. Yields have risen 20 basis points since the Federal Reserve last week scaled back its forecast for future interest rate cuts. Bitcoin surged above 98,000 after slipping to 93,000 yesterday. Last week's Fed decision has weighed on the cryptocurrency, which topped 100,000 for the first time earlier this month. Oil futures traded slightly higher, with its U.S. benchmark West Texas Intermediate trading at about $70 a barrel. Gold futures ticked up to $2,630 an ounce. The dollar inched higher. Advances. Tesla shares power 7.4% higher, leading the charge. Where am I at on the computer screen? Oh, here we go. That's where we at. Tesla shares power 7% higher, leading the charge for S&P 500 and is super heading an unbeat trading session for the Magnificent Seven. Tech stock Barclays analysts noted that while they expected the electric vehicle maker to post record fourth quarter deliveries, the effect on the stock could be minimum. Rather than short-term metrics, the investment bank believes Tesla's recent momentum hinges on the long-term opportunities of self-driving and artificial intelligence. Super Micro Computer shares gain 6%, partially recovering from a string of losses that coincided with last week's removal of the stock from NASDAQ 100 index. Earlier this month, the server and data storage provider received an extension from the NASDAQ exchange for filing of its delayed annual report until February. The December rally continues for shares of Broadcom, which added 3.2%. The chip maker's Christmas advance extended gains post of previous sessions about the UBS analysts increased their AI revenue statements for Broadcom and boosted their price target on the stock. Starbucks shares ticked 2.8% higher. The union-backed Batista, who have been participating in the strike against the coffee chain, are expected to return to work tomorrow. A Starbucks executive said Monday that around 97 to 99% of stores remain open, added that the strike wasn't expected to have major effects on operation nationwide. This weakest Christmas Eve performance in the S&P 500 belonged to shares of Walgreens Boots Alliance, which slipped 1.2%. Man, they not doing good. I wonder if they going away. It was a good dividend stock. No, it was a good. I don't know. I can't say. Following reports that the former arbitrator talks about selling itself to private equity firm Sycamore Partners, but it has been trending lower since the remains down nearly 65%. Yes, it's down 65%. It might be a hot buy at 70%. 70%, 71%, that might be a hot buy. Or it probably could get lower, I don't know, but it'll be dollar cost averaging. I do not know. It's not financial advice, not fine. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm learning the stock market. Bulls hope for Santa Claus rally. We're not talking about any of that. No way, Jose. I don't want to say I misled the people and told them to go in one direction. Earlier this week or last week, I lost my streak. I had a streak that was so long. Oh well, right? We start a new one. We grind every day. It would be so easy to have both of my hands. A life of a content creator who is learning. Life of a content creator who is learning. $10-day streak. I was at 700 this end of the month, but it had me up there. But that's all I wanted to show y'all, YouTube. I love y'all. I've been in the game since 2020. No lie.